Hey guys, I'm going to be making for you a chicken roast, but it's in my style. I don't use the oven or one of those fancy where you plug into the main switch and that round thing that every Pakistani household uses. I just use gas, and yeah, this I'm going to show it to you. So first of all, I added yogurt. Like I said in my biryani, the biryani one, that if you got this big massive tub, the yellow one that you get from Asda for £1, I think they're 250 milliliters. I don't know how much is in there, but yeah, you need half of that yogurt. If you got one of these ones, you need one whole yogurt and a half. In this you add your rest of your ingredients, and that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to be adding salt to this. I added 2 teaspoons of salt because that's how much my dad eats. I don't eat that much, but I tend to eat only two chicken wings out of this, but the rest my dad will eat. I'm having half of turmeric powder, meaning haldi powder, half of it, half a teaspoon. I'm also adding chili powder, one whole chili powder, and a half a spoon of that as well. One whole spoon of chili powder and a half, and that's 2 teaspoons. Also adding the tandoori masala that you could get from any Pakistani shops or even Asda or Tesco's. If you can get them at Tesco's or Asda or wherever you can get from your local stores, then you can. If not, then you have to get it from the Pakistani shop. You could use the red one as well. I don't exact same like this, but you get them in TRS, the TRS ones. I don't know which one it is. What I'm talking about. So I added a whole of this, but it tastes really nice. At the same time it's a bit spicy, it's a bit tangy, it's both on that side, so it's yummy. So I'm going to mix that mix it, as you can see. And I've already washed my chicken wings and I put them aside so they can drain off the excess water. If you want to do this a day before, you can, and let it marinate. I'm going to marinate this for about approximately 2 hours, and then before cooking. And I added about a teaspoon of oil. You meant to be adding 2 teaspoons of oil in here, and then mix that about. You can add olive oil or vegetable oil. It's completely up to you. If you want to melt your butter and put it in here, you can add butter in this. It makes it even nice. You keep mixing that until everything from the all the yogurt and all the spices from them underneath goes upwards, and then you keep mixing. Then you add your washed chicken in here, and then you just mix that about, and then you leave it in the fridge for 4 hours, or if you're doing it a day before, you can leave it overnight and cook it the next morning or the next day about 12ish or 3 o'clock. This doesn't take that long to cook. It should be it takes about 4 hours, about an hour and a half to cook. So yeah, I'm going to mix that all in. So after I marinate this for 2 to 3 hours, I only marinate for 2 hours, and I was basically making this for my grandma's khatam. and it came out really nice at the end. It was so delicious and really yummy. So what I did, after it was marinated for 2 hours, I put it in about 4 tablespoons of oil. I added olive oil on the bottom, let it heat up, and then I added the chicken wings that was marinated, and I added it into a pan, and I will let it cook until the water is reduced right down on high heat, but keep checking it every 5 to 10 minutes so it doesn't burn underneath. Once you see it's reduced water, put it on low heat, and then you mix that whole of your mixture about so it's evenly coated. And then in a separate pan I added a little bit of oil, and I took out the wings, and I fried them like it looks like it's being barbecued or something. You can do on a barbecue as well. And then I put it back in the pan, and then I let it cook. And once it's cooked, then it looks like this. I hope you subscribe, like and share for more recipes, my beautifuls.